If you're relatively new to crypto, you've probably asked yourself, what is a smart contract? Because it is one of those buzzwords that is often used to describe the functionality of blockchains. Defined simply, a smart contract is a self-executing contract that is executed via code on the blockchain. The execution of the smart contract is based on an agreement between two entities and is finalized and verified by the code within the contract itself. One of the primary benefits of utilizing smart contracts is the fact that they are autonomous in their execution, but also a key component to understand is that smart contracts are valuable because they're often a part of a distributed ledger technology, meaning that the actual execution, the validation, and the traceability of that contract is distributed amongst multiple versions of a given blockchain. This ensures that the transaction or the smart contract is verifiable and uniquely identifiable on the blockchain for eternity. This means that smart contracts can be utilized to perform trusted transactions between two entities without the need of a trusted third party, a central governing body, a legal system, or anything else to be in the middle of the transaction. The two entities can utilize the blockchain and the smart contract technologies within it in order to execute the agreements set forth within the code. While it was Bitcoin that introduced us to the idea of blockchain technologies, it's actually other major platforms that are pushing the envelope with regards to smart contracts. Platforms like Solana, Ethereum, and Cardano are all really pushing forward with their smart contract technologies, allowing them to be pioneers in this new and interesting space. I really think it's valuable to have a discussion of how smart contracts can revolutionize the adoption and the use of cryptocurrencies overall. Let's take, for instance, a common example. You're working, you're an employee, and you work for an employer. You often end up in a situation where you're paid every 2 weeks. And if you're anything like everyone else in the world, they've probably messed up your pay, or they didn't account for a shift you did, or they didn't get the right hours. And that's why people always say, check your paychecks, because employers commonly make these mistakes. They're managing tons of different employees, and sometimes your couple hours or your shift falls between the cracks and you don't get paid. And that isn't right. You're entitled to every single moment that you work. So how does a smart contract fix that? Let's say that you agree to be paid on Ethereum, okay? Just an example. What happens is you can actually be paid at the end of each day instead of every 2 weeks. Set up a smart contract with the employer. If you are in this physical location for this set amount of time, after you leave that physical location, you are paid this set amount of Ethereum for every minute you worked. Boom. Payment at the end of every single day. And that is something you can do. You can be paid by the minute, by 10 minutes, by the hour. It doesn't matter. You don't have to wait 2 weeks. You can have a smart contract that is available for the moment you're at work. The smart contract takes account for the amount of hours you worked. The moment you leave that location, it actually accounts for how much you've worked and pays you accordingly. This technology fundamentally can change the relationship between employer and employee, between two people, between two entities. It is the kind of technology that allows you to functionally control the way money is utilized on a greater scale. But wait, there is a risk to this. As you can see beside me, smart contracts do have some problems. The main problem is, well, user error. If there is a bug in the smart contract, or you define the smart contract in a manner that you didn't quite consider, and all of a sudden you've locked away millions of dollars of assets, and the smart contract sits there on the blockchain like, nope, I'm not giving the money away. It tells me I gotta wait till this certain condition's met, and the condition's not met, so I'm just gonna wait till the condition's met. And guess what? The condition will never be met because you made a mistake. Well, then those funds are essentially locked away. So that is one of the risks associated with utilizing smart contracts. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and check out this playlist if you're interested in learning more in the world of crypto. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.